Today's January 3rd, 2018, and I'm starting a vlog. I'm starting to vlog because I really want to be able to push myself more. This being a new year, obviously the whole new year, new me thing, but genuinely I want to be able to push myself more. I want to push myself to get out of my comfort zone. I want to push myself to be able to create more. I really want to start this off by being really honest about myself. And so to begin this vlog, I want to say that I haven't made very many videos in my entire life. This whole video thing is new to me. I've only made like 5 or 6 videos in my entire life. I got a camera, like my first solid camera this summer. I got a Canon 80D, played around with it a lot, took it back, got a Sony a7S because I really wanted to get into concert videography. I was really inspired by artists like Rory Kramer and That One Blonde Kid, and that really encouraged me to push myself and to really just begin to create what I saw. I wanted to make stuff like this, and so I went ahead and made a big, bold purchase and went ahead and got it. I went on 2 road trips this summer and was able to do 2 really epic cross-country road trips, and so that's basically what my Instagram's been for the last 6 months. I went out there and took a ton of shots, and so I've used that content a ton. And so with this, I really want to be able to push myself more as a creator. The first thing in this vlog that I really want to accomplish is to be able to push myself out of my comfort zone. And this is going to cross a whole bunch of lines for me. All of us are kind of self-conscious whenever we're middle schoolers, and we have our little insecurities of pimples and just like every little nuance. Like we would always be so overthinking and just like, what do people think of me? But I just never really grew out of that. The pimples kind of went away, but my feelings, my insecurities stayed with me. And so for the longest time, I was super scared to create. I was super scared to put myself out there, to allow my feelings to be known, or just to put anything that I've created out, because I was so scared of what other people would think of me. And so I'm making this vlog, this somewhat consistent episode entertainment series. I don't know what you would call it, but I'm making this so that I can push myself to create more, to get out of my comfort zone, to sit in front of the camera and talk. It doesn't seem that crazy whenever you're on the other side of it. Like I've watched vlogs from like Peter McKinnon or Casey Neistat, and it doesn't seem scary for them. But whenever you're sitting in front of a camera, it's so intimidating. And so I'm pushing myself to get out of my comfort zone and to be able to create content more. I still remember one of the biggest moments in my life. This past summer, I still had my Canon 80D, and I went to CMA Fest. I didn't actually go to CMA Fest, but I went down to Nashville because my fiance lives there, and she wasn't off work yet, and so I decided that I wanted to go downtown. I knew that a lot was going on. I didn't have a ticket, but I just found a place to park, and I walked there. And when I was there, I was walking around, subtly taking pictures of people, different events, different signs. And I remember one of my biggest inspirations happened that day. I was walking right up to the walking bridge in downtown Nashville, and I saw this guy playing the harmonica. And he was just on the side of the walking bridge, had the bucket down so that people could give him change or a couple dollars. And he was just playing his harmonica like no one was listening. And that to me was such a huge inspiration. For being so insecure, for being so scared for so long, I was walking around with my camera and I saw him doing that, and it inspired me to literally walk in the middle of the walking bridge, to be able to just start taking pictures of him, being able to do what he loved. You could tell that there was real soul in this. Like he wanted this, he was passionate about it, and that pushed me. And so I literally just started taking pictures, and people started walking around me, and I didn't care. Like I didn't care that I was a nuisance in front of other people. I was just doing what I loved. I was doing what was inspiring me at that moment. And I was free of the judgment of other people. I'm sure they thought of me as weird, but in my head, I didn't care. And so this vlog is going to be just another step in getting out of my comfort zone. Another thing in this vlog is that I really want to be able to slow down and document my life. I'm not this over the top, insanely epic lifestyle guy. I have a pretty normal life. I'm 20 years old. I'm a junior in college. I live in Bowling Green, Kentucky, if you didn't know. And I live a pretty normal life. I've done a few cool things this past year, and I hope to do a few cool things this year, but it's not going to be super crazy, super consistently. I'm a pretty ordinary guy, but that doesn't mean my life's boring. I get to see so many awesome things every day. I have so many incredible relationships with people who are so much smarter than I am, so much nicer than I am, so much better people than I am. And so I want to be able to document those people in my life. I want to be able to slow down and be able to really see the stories being played out in my life. The little moments of every day, I want to be able to slow down and just appreciate them. I think stories are one of the most incredible things in this world. They allow us to be able to slow down and to just fall into a well-told story. They've allowed me to get away from really tough parts of my life where I can just sit down and be able to watch YouTube and just be enveloped, almost put in that person's shoes, and just being able to feel the story that they're told. It's just one of the most amazing things that I feel like there is in this world. And I want to get better at storytelling. I've been so inspired by so many different creators, different artists, that I really want to start doing it myself. I've been so inspired, and I feel like it's almost my duty now to help inspire others, to be able to allow them to just break free of these chains of what are people going to think about me? I don't even know what to put out there. But just to really begin to do instead of just think about it. And so, through this vlog, through all of this, whatever this turns out being, I just want to be able to inspire other people. I want to be able to develop stories and to push myself. For the longest time, I was scared of what other people thought, and now I'm really going to break free of that by pushing myself incredibly hard to sit in front of a camera and talk, to share my life, which is not always pretty. It's not always well lit. It's not always perfect in front of the camera, but it's going to be real, and I hope that through this I can have an honest depiction of my life, and so that you, anyone who's listening, anyone who's watching, can really see my perspective of a 20-year-old student at Western Kentucky University who works at a church and who takes pictures every now and then. I'm excited to see where this is going to go, and also really scared. But in all of this, thank you for watching, and subscribe too. Much appreciated.